Hi, this is Manny with Classic Auto Repair. We're looking at a 1950 Ford Custom. It was in for a no start condition. It's been a year since it's been on the road, and we got that diagnosed and fixed. It was of all things, it was the camshaft lobe has been flat on the inside of the engine, and it was preventing the fuel pump, which is down here, down up in there. That's where it used to be. See that block off plate there? The fuel pump was not moving because the camshaft lobe was flat, and so the little lever couldn't create any pressure. Even when we put a new fuel pump on it, it didn't fix it. We got in there, investigated it further, and found the problem. So we put a 6-volt positive ground electric fuel pump on this, and restored the fuel supply. In the process of diagnosing it, the customer had pulled out the distributor, and we had a couple problems with it. It had the points were grounded on the distributor housing, which caused the arc not to be created for the spark plugs. It also burned up the coil because of the grounding. So we put a new coil on it, and we repaired the points and distributor situation in there. The distributor was also installed 180 degrees off, so you can put distributors in two places. One of them is going to be correct, the other one's going to be 180 degrees out of timing, and that'll prevent a start as well. So we fixed that, and now she starts up great, runs smoothly. I just came back from a road test, and the engine powers out really nicely with no issues. We went ahead and did a oil change, changed the canister and put new oil in it, and we also rebuilt the carburetor. The accelerator pump was bad on it. It has a little leather O-ring that dries up and cracks, and that prevents the gas from squirting into the carburetor. So we happen to keep those in stock here. Switched out that accelerator pump, and now the carburetor acts the way it should. We're looking good. Ran a fuel wire from the ignition down to the back of the car for the fuel pump, and now it turns on with the ignition and supplies fuel pressure. All new cars have electric fuel pumps. They did away with mechanical fuel pumps back in the early 80s. So it's definitely a good upgrade if you're going to drive these cars, to put those fuel pumps on there. It's an affordable upgrade that will prevent a lot of problems, like cold starts in the morning. Not getting that fuel supply up to the carburetor fast enough will kill your battery in the cold winter days. So it's again a good solution there. Went around, did a safety test on this car, checked all the lights, park lights, brake lights, turn signals, horns, wipers, everything passed on the test. So that's good. This is a good road car. Even the blower comes on, stereo, the radio works, but more importantly, the safety features were all in good shape. Again, we did an oil change on this, checked all the fluid levels, and replaced the antifreeze. One of the problems was the radiator cap was not holding pressure, and it had cracks on it, so it was letting fluid come out. We put a new cap on that, which fixed that problem, and put some new fluid in there. So the car is looking in pretty good shape now under the hood. Give you guys a look inside. It's a really nice Survivor car. 3-speed on the column with 66,000 miles on her. Could be 166. I don't know if that's been rolled or not on the odometer, but judging by the condition, it looks to be a very low mileage car, or a car that was kept in storage away from the sun, judging by the fabrics and condition of the car overall. Even the radio is working. Has an upgrade in it. It's got a little LED light in there, so I know someone's been inside of that radio and converted it over. But like I said, a real nice example of an original car. And now it's got the oil change sticker and has been serviced by Classic Auto Repair. Car handles pretty good on the road, considering the primitive suspension on these cars. With the radial tires, it handles very well and cruises along the road well. The brakes work good. Again, this is a drum brake system, so you kind of have to adjust your expectations based on the type of braking they had available in the early 50s. This is the top side inspection on this classic 1950 custom Ford sedan. Thanks for watching. This is Manny at Classic Auto Repair.